Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I know this name has changed. Well, I think Rhythm Realm has been around for a while, but the content on it has changed so much. Sort of, I guess, but it's been about a rhythm. And I'm just wanting to hop on here and explain um, what I'm trying to accomplish this time. Uh, I don't know, it takes a while to really understand what it is you want or how to go about tackling social media. And I know I'm not the only person that struggles with this from time to time. Uh, so I don't think I changed my niche. I think I'm just not haven't been sure on the right kind of content because I don't want to just talk about something that I'm not really doing. Like I have an AI artist, but I'm not singing, so I feel it's a little off if I don't just let everything on the channel just be kind of AI themed, but not dull or boring type of thing. So I think I'm being consistent with that. But so here I have my goal is I'm starting to do some like dance exercise routines type of content, and not only for other people to look at, but it's also stuff once I get into a situation or situated enough to where I can try to, because those are AI dancers. There are also things I can put in my daily routine to not only shed some pounds, but get a little healthier. I don't know, I'm not size up, and get a little healthier about it. So, and right now I'm just testing on the best way. Last week I did 4 groups. I think this week I'm doing 2 and trying to podcast. I mean, I would do a stream, a live or video of me as well. So, and I guess as time goes on, you'll be a video of me trying to do the routines after. I don't know if I would try to do it whereas I'm looking at it or practice it first and put the video alongside me. So this week I have 2 groups. It's a purple group and an orange group that's gonna dance. And working with AI, you gotta kind of like really talk to it when you're trying to do something different every week. So it's something you have to train it to understand. So that's my goal for that. And like I said, just me, maybe I'll do some when I'm feeling like I want to get dressed up and outfit of the day and just add more to it. 'Cause I have just been looking at this channel. I tried to do the weight of words, but I want to be able to be myself and not just talk about business, even though business is an important part of it, especially if you're trying to grow and get people to talk to you and hop on one of your streams or lives or whatever. Business is important and getting people to understand you as an artist. So uh, I know AI. I say that. I feel like I say it. Everybody says it every video or something. AI has come in and has either helped a lot of us or people feel like they can live without it. But it's just here everywhere you go, online, offline, clothesline, anywhere you look, it's there. And so, and whatever you can do, like it's just, I feel like it's like people who said they wasn't trying to get pregnant and they accidentally did or something. However that goes, I mean, one night stands or something. And then the baby comes and it's just like it's here. You can only do one or two things. Or give it up for adoption or it's here. You got to figure out how to live with it or something. So that's my analogy of that. But so yeah, business is important. And it's not something you were like really born to understand unless you was just born in a family that was always about that business. So um, so it is something you need to learn, and it is something you need to continue to learn because the world keeps changing. The way people do business keeps changing, and you have to understand. what everybody is looking for today. And yeah, looking for today. Hopefully, this is. I haven't used. I bought this some months ago, and it just it's a slow charge thing. Even if you ain't using it, just like sometimes. But yeah, I think it's good. It's great. But learning business and learning your way of doing business. I mean, we incorporate a lot of things we see that has worked for other people. When you get on YouTube and you scroll and what sounds in that's what's been interesting to me lately on YouTube is business. Um, and not only just looking at other people, but getting myself in the mindset that you can talk about business too. I mean, because you have your own format, you got your own way of looking at it, you got your own way of talking about it, so you can do it. So it's not about just watching people, but you do. I mean, it's not like people ain't listening to what I'm saying either. So you got room to contribute to the conversation. You got something to say in there. So, and that's what I feel about business. It's just learning what works for you, letting go of what don't, and moving forward, trying to get the content. No, you don't have to be hours at it. You also have to make your own schedule when it comes to it. Some people feel like, some people do things according to their personality, not so much because it works. It's their personality. So most of the times when people decide to watch you, they watching your personality. I mean, like most times people go in the stores and they have a mind of knowing what they're going to get, but then they come out of, that's a grocery store famous for that. I'm just going to get some milk and bread. And you come out with everything else. So people watching your personality, uh, then when they decide, I feel like to tune in, even if they feel like you can learn how to talk better or whatever, they still attracted to something you saying or how you doing it, whatever, or that you just don't really care how you look, or a lot of times of what you're saying. When people tune in, they know they gonna see you. It ain't gonna be something you learned off the internet. It ain't gonna be something you heard somebody else say and then you try to say it. In my case, anyway, they know they seeing me and me only. And I think the way I think it is, I don't do these things for views. I do it because it's who I am, and I choose not to want to be like anybody else. So that's part of your content is being yourself. And anyway, so yeah, that's my thing for this channel is just coming out of that comfort zone and getting on here and talking about what you're thinking. I do it, but it just don't be like on YouTube. I'm a I've been ever since I tuned in to TikTok. I've been a TikTok girl. So I shouldn't make this song. Huh? No, but that's just where I've been, like, where I feel like I should be, or where somebody wanted me to be, or wanted me to know I got somewhere to talk or come and sit and whatever I'm doing. Someone has worked hard to make sure I know I can do that. And that is also getting on here, talking. I got all the tools I need. I don't need to go buy a fancy camera. In fact, I got a camera I don't even use because I still ain't learned how to hook it up to my laptop and all these things. I got a microphone. I got these things. So I don't need any other equipment. I just need my mouth to start talking on the right platform about it, and not, feel like I'm on every platform to try to make an income when, me just being myself is an income and has been. Um, so yeah, that's what your audience tune in to see is you, whether they trying to see what is it about her that everybody keep looking at her. What is it about him that makes sense to people, So and that's just where it is. So at the end of this video, I got two of the groups, I'll, the orange and the purple. I think that's what I'll do. Like I said, when you working with AI, everybody knows you kind of gotta, you have to be the one directed and scripted. It's like being a, I think this is the closest is to getting a education to learn how to make movies as you're gonna get, right? I mean, you know, I don't think AI is free everywhere because if it is, you gotta work a little harder at trying to get it to understand. But I think this is the closest way that you can learn how to script a movie or something. An education. I feel like if any education I want, I've never spent money on. Well, I have. I took a couple of classes or something at a college or something, and that cost money. But when I realized the most you can spend money on is learning yourself. I mean, like learning what makes you tick. Go buy a watch and learn what makes you tick or something. I don't know. But I think that's the best way to learn how to talk to get what you want, right? Whether it be in a movie or a script or short films or writing a book or whatever. Uh, like when I'm scripting stuff, I think I do the most talking, is what the point is with me. Because, sometimes you'll script AI and it'll give you something you explain it to the way you want it and it'll come right out with it, right? And you satisfied with that. You might tweak something a little, but for me, most of the times I'm doing all the talking, like, and I talk the way I talk. Like, come on, man, I know you see me saying this, right? That's how I talk, so for real. Right? So I don't try to change. I don't know what a perfect sentence is. I don't know. Like, my dots and stuff is in my signature on a check or something. I don't know. But anyway, thank you for listening. This is the start of me trying to get my content right and work on it and do something about it. And that's all I can do. So I hope you do like and subscribe. I'm going to work on trying to get a intro and outro or maybe a theme song. Even when the dance videos are just songs I creating on my own, of course. And yeah, and just see how that goes. And so next week we'll do the other two. I don't want to put too much pressure on myself because I'm famous for that, right? Uh, trying to do everything at once. So last week I did 4 groups, so we need to break it down and not feel like you know. First, you need to fill out your audience, find them, and know that it is people who really interested in your content, and not people just trying to see if you trying to give away something for free. Okay, these things you have to. This is also conversations you have to have with your audience. I mean, and they kind of steer other people away who think it's just a free for all. It's a free for. But anyway, so yeah, that's what we'll go with that, and I hope you do like and subscribe. Thanks for listening.